Hi, this is Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine. I'm here at Philadelphia for Ecbacc 12. I'm here at Kaiser Studios with Brian Tillman. Brian, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So what brings you here for Ecbacc 12?
Well, I was invited to come, and trying to support the community in Philly. We're a couple hours down the road and figured it would be a good opportunity to show off some of our work and especially promote some of the projects that we're working on.
And what's some of your work that you're working on?
Well, currently, myself, I'm working on a card game called Dark Legacy. It's a mix between Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and chess. And the reason why I went for a card game instead of, comics or an animation or toys is because with the game, I can incorporate all those things together. And because I studied sequential art in college, I know how to do comics, so I've already tied it into the story. So when you get the game, you follow the story through the comic. And, we have an animation on the website, toys are coming, all that stuff's together, but the game is something different. You don't see a lot of people doing a game on their own, and so I figured let's take up that challenge and prove that we can make games too.
Now, is your characters black characters, white characters, or different characters?
It's a mix. It's on a different planet, so you get some aliens mixed in there too. But they're black, there's white. We've got some Asian characters, but our main two characters, they are of African American descent. One's a really good guy, one's a really bad guy. And I like being able to show that contrast. And say, look, here's what you should be, here's what you should not be. And so you have that in both of those characters.
Okay. So when's this going to be coming out, and how much will it cost?
Well, the game is going to come out on August 15th. It's going to be released in Indianapolis at Gen Con. Then it'll be available on my website, through Amazon, and hopefully through Toys R Us. We're still in negotiations about getting into every Toys R Us as an exclusive. And it's going to cost $15. It's 60 cards. There's 20 rares that are normally within each pack. It also comes with a playing mat and the rule book.
Okay, so let's see, you have it right here. Is this just the demo of it?
These are the demo decks, yes.
Okay.
There's only 2 separate decks. There's going to be a total of 300 decks per set. And, we're starting off on our 300, and this is the first round, first go around.
And it comes with the dice?
No, the dice you got to get separately, although if it goes through Toys R Us, the dice will be in it. But because I'm doing it myself, it's a little extra money that I just don't have. So, but the dice are pretty cheap when you buy them on their own. They're 50 cents or so. But when you have to pay for the cards and the prints and the mats and all that stuff, it gets pretty costly, and trying to keep it at a price that's low enough. So.
And you're doing all the drawings and so forth.
Yep. I employed some of my studio mates to help me out, such as Kenneth Hill, who's sitting right next to me. He's currently working on some cards right now. But I would say a good 80 to 85% of the entire card game is drawn and illustrated by myself, and the other 20 is done by various people.
What made you want to do this?
I've done comics, I've done animation, I've done toys. It was just, I always wanted something that people could do again and again and again. When you have a toy, you play with it, you put it away. I mean, I have toys in my house and they just sit there. Now they're more or less statues, Like, oh, I remember playing with that when I was a kid. Comics you read once, maybe twice, and then you put it away. Animation you watch once, maybe twice, and then you put it away. But generally a game, you play it, you have a lot of fun, you bring someone else in, you play it, you have a lot of fun, you bring someone else in and you play it. So it's just that replayability, and with that it keeps you fresh in people's mind. So when they go, I really like this game, it's been 2 years, what else are they doing? And then they come, they find you at conventions, they shoot you emails, it just seems good to be wanted. So I figured with a game, people are going to want to play it, they're going to want more, and hopefully I'll be able to give it to them.
All right, and this is coming out in August of this year.
Yep, August of this year.
$15.
Yep.
And hopefully it'll also be going exclusively for Target.
Yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed that it goes to Toys R Us exclusively, because then it'll be all over the world, and that would be a very, very big feat for me to be able to say I got an exclusive in Toys R Us.
All right. What's the web address?
The web address, we've got two. So one is kaiserstudio.net, so it's KAISERSTUDIO.net. Don't go to .com, because you'll go to high school photography. You don't want to go there. So that's kaiserstudio.net. And then for the card game, it's darklegacy.net. So it's dark-legacy, DARK-LEGACY.net. Once again, go to .net, because if you go to .com, you're going to something that doesn't pertain. So remember, all my stuff is .net.
All right. Well, I want to thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for giving us a brief moment of your time and everything, and tell us about what you got coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
All right, this is Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine. I'm here in Philadelphia at the Business Event Center.
Yep.
That's why I remember.
Yep, it's the Business Event Center in Philadelphia for Ecbacc 2012. Talk to you all later.